25 days of design chats in December. Let's go. December 12th. What to do when you love mid-century style, but know it needs a few tweaks to fit your modern life. Let's jump right back into our theme of looking at the spectrum of mid-century design love, from totally vintage preservationist up through pretty contemporary, you just like a few historic objects decorating your home. Right smack down the middle is a style that I like to call mid-century fusion, mid-mod fusion, and basically this is what I do. I help people who live in mid-century houses update their homes in a way that pays homage to, is respectful of, friendly towards what exists in the house already, but also has some room for play, some room to update, and some room to match a house to the lifestyle we live today. Because we don't live the lives that people lived in the mid-century period. We aren't in a Mad Men world anymore, and so we need some changes. For example, we like a kitchen that's organized around an island instead of with every cabinet facing a wall, so the person who's doing the food prep can't hold a conversation with someone else in the room. In bathrooms, we like a little bit more elbow room, and while tubs that match the rest of the plumbing fixtures are cute, those shallow mid-century tub shower units are pretty unpleasant both to shower in and to tub in. You can wash a toddler, and no, that's it, that you can wash a toddler. So I think a modern upgrade to a mid-century bathroom might have a walk-in shower, or maybe it has a really big soaking tub you can actually have a luxurious experience in. Maybe you do one of each in each of two bathrooms. There are a bunch of choices you can make that play on the original concepts, the material finish type but not the shape but not the finish. We can strip out any historic toxic materials, for example, and we can play around. Really, with mid-mod fusion style, if you're right down the middle between the preservationist and the contemporary, you have the opportunity to set your own agenda. This is where I'm going to tell you, if you've taken the style quiz, have you taken the style quiz? Go to midmod-midwest.com/style quiz and take the style quiz. Once you've done that and you've gotten where you generally fall in the spectrum, this is where it falls on you to start to build out your personal style guide. And for that, there's another resource I'll talk about a little bit in future videos, but you can go ahead and get that from midmod-midwest.com/style guide. And with that, you'll be able to sort of decide, what are the parts of the house you really want to preserve? Perhaps, like me, you love the stain, the texture, the feeling of original, simple, hollow core slab doors that were built in the mid-century, totally different animal in quality and texture than a modern slab door. And you really want to preserve those throughout the house. You may or may not still have your original trim and base molding. You could choose to preserve or replace them with this standard simple ranch type of molding, or you could go modern. You could replace them with something that is a simple square type and paint it bright shiny white to match your walls. You have possibilities to go bold or classic with colors. You can hew to any individual moment in time during the colorways of the mid-century era. That era, for kind of sad, creepy reasons, marketing found it easy to change the colorways of appliances and style furniture every couple of years so that they could remarket new objects to a consumer society. But from our point of view looking back, we can say, which moment in history has the colorway that appeals most to you? Are you sun gold and avocado? It's better than avocado toast, millennials. Or are you baby pink and powder blue? Or maybe you want to go gray and still decorate and show up all the beautiful original woodwork in your house. The odds are that anything you do is going to work well with a mid-century house because that fusion look is really flexible. And the mid-century era was designed to be flexible. A lot of people who were living in that time period buying fresh new mid-mod furniture were putting it into older homes that they'd moved into or inherited. People who were moving into fresh new built Levitt townhouses and ranches were furnishing them with hand-me-downs from their family that were very traditional in style. So there's always a lot of play in the system, a lot of flexibility within it. What I want to know is, what are you going to do for yourself? Because your home is so personal. There's not a right or wrong answer. And while people like you and me who love mid-mod fusion can get inspired by Atomic Ranch, Sunset, Dwell, a whole range of modernism-focused magazines, at the end of the day, what do you want to come home to? So, how are you going to make your house mid-mod fusion for you? If this is you, say hey in the comments and I'll say hey back because, psst, this style is the one I like best. All right, see you tomorrow.